Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purposes only. You're very welcome to follow our signals, or if you'd like to watch our automated trades, is fine. But as long as it is at your own risk following our signals, and we strongly advise you to stay on a sim until um, you know what you're doing in the future trading. For the new one that just come in, we use a few different type of automated trade: scalping, swing trading, uh, a signal trading, and Fibonacci automated trade. Um, Normally, if you look on the left upper corner here, you will find the signal, and then we give you the sell or buy signal direction. We give you the entry as an example for the ES. An entry is 3022.50 today. Target is 301550. And we are on the last trade, not all day long, on the last trade from the last entry signal, 22 ticks. This is 262.50 based on one contract and 1 minute only. All those instruments here, they are based on the market analyzers. They are based on one contract. And as you see, we have 570, we have 600 ticks. We have 600 ticks into the profit based on one contract only. For the ones who don't have the money to trade all of them, you can trade the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones itself. And if we look at the ES, we have almost 300, NASDAQ 400, NYM 440 based on one contract. As you see here, there is the same thing. There is a new signal on the Aussie dollar sell, and you can see how strong this market is today. And we can see how many pips we have. We have 207 pips, and the total profit is right there. So now 9:30, the market is open. We normally start at 10 o'clock, our official timing at 10 o'clock. But we open a bit early today, so maybe we can have some people can catch some of the early trades to your benefits. At the same time, we will be covering some of the other automated trade, full automated trade, swing trade, scalping, and we will be, uh, as an example here, this is the automated swing trading on the ES. On this signal, you can use an automated to trade, or you can use an ATM. But I like the ATM because I can extend my target, or I can increase my target. As you see right now, all targets hits. The ES just target hit on the ES. The ES target is 3014. We just hit right on the spot with it, and then you can see this market going back. And actually, if you don't want to mess with it, you just put your uh, needle here on the target, and then you are on a close position. But because this market today, it is a bit increasing in the downtrend, so we are hoping we're going to extend this daily target. And as you see, like yesterday, this is $1,000 trade on the ES. You can use one contract, two contracts, or you can use, like on the Russell, we are using right now one contract on the Russell, and we are using two contracts on the ES. So at the moment, right now, based on the last entry signal, we have 829 ticks into the profit based on the last entry. Let's go ahead and look at the scalping. At the scalping also, we are doing fine. The CL today on the scalping did take a little beat, and the Russell took a little beat earlier today. but still doing fine. On the swing trading, we are okay. This is a very nice trade. And we have the Russell as well. Took a trade on the swing trading. And you can see they're both 3 minutes. We always use and show the 3 minutes. And you can see is almost the same chart, whether it's an ES and a Russell. And this is really amazing. It is precisely the same uh, chart, whether it's a Russell and an ES, which, okay, fine, fair enough. And so those are okay. Right now we are 802 ticks based on the last entry signal, and we will be examine this market. Now is 8:34. We will be examine this market to see if we are getting any new signals, and you're very welcome to get those signals. We share those new signals with you. Let me see. On the Nasdaq, this is the new T7 automated trade. We have just redone it, and we can see now just close position. So we will cover that as well on the T7 as well. Okay, and we are done with the Russell. We got out of that trade with a good, nice profit, and now we are waiting on a new signal, and we will stand by. Let me look at the. Now there is a new signal on the British pound, US dollars, a new signal sell. Also, the Forex is on 1 minute. So, as we said, guys, we officially start at 10 o'clock. From now till 10 o'clock, I'll be quiet, not unless if I see something going on. But you can keep your eye on the left upper corner here, and you will get the new signals where to sell, what number to sell, and what the number you need to exit, and what is your trailing stop. So it's all right in front of you. Entry price, direction entry, entry price, target, P&L from the last entry, whether the target hit or not, and then your trailing stops is right in front of you. The trailing stops is based on fibs. It's not just a dummy trailing stop. So everything is right in front of you. You don't need me to say anything anymore. And we will start at 10 o'clock, and we will be sharing our screen, and we will start looking at this market at 10 o'clock. Thank you. We're just about to hit 1,000 tick, 1,000 tick based on one contract, 9,600, $9,600 on based on 1,000 ticks based on one contract only. This is power. Where is this ES going? It is going all the way down to 307.50. Eleven 1,100 ticks on those. You can see where is the PNL is based on one contract, 11 1,100 tick. So if we look at the market analyzer, on the market analyzer, there is 675 based on one contract, two contract 1,300. This is the different. You can put one target, two, three, whatever you like. The higher risk you take, the higher reward. Uh, the CL today was not doing very well. On the last entry, we have 25 ticks. It's fair enough. And is having a problem hitting the target. The target is 56.29. And we will see if we're going to be hitting the target. Final destination, we need to start looking for a long trade. Once we hit, if this CL hit the 56.22, that's mean the party over to the downside, and the ES as we expected to finish right now at 3,007.50. I think that is the end of the line on the ES, but we'll see. But I think this is it. This is the dead end for the ES. Wow. If you look, this is a double support line on the ES. We came right into it. I don't know, but I think it's the end of it for the ES. Is over 307, right on the clock. We are 1200 ticks, 1240. The market is extremely strong to the downside. You were right on it, Gary, about the European is going to ignite the market, and it did, as you expected. So your expectation was right on it. And uh, we have a guy, this guy, he's been trading for 30 years. And he was sent me early message today, Gary, and he is exactly this is what happened, and that's why ignited the market. So yes, Ben, I respect that. But on the 1 minute, if we look at the 1 minute, Ben, we said it's going to be at 305, 307, 3007. And I think this is the bottom up on the ES. Now, if we are gonna go further on the ES, for me, it doesn't make sense anymore. But well, the market never made sense anyway. But let's examine the 3 minutes. There is nothing holding before below the 307, 3007, and also the confirmed number is right there on the 3 minutes. No, this is 1 minute. Okay. Uh, oh, I don't have him on the 3 minutes today. Let me see. Oh, I don't have him on the 3 minutes. If we notice, the CL did not. Every one of them hit the target except the CL. We missed the we missed the CL. We missed the CL at came into 56.28, and we missed it by 2 ticks at the CL to hit the target. So it's in extreme numbers. I have the DAX is just hammering on the DAX on the swing trading and on the yeah, I think so too, Gary. And we're gonna block the guys using the forex. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but yeah, nothing we can say. Also on the T7, um, the new auto trade has did extremely well. Is doing extremely well on the Renko bar, which everybody knows how I feel with the Renko bar, but it is amazing on the Renko bar. The new T7 we sent out for you. It's over, guys, to the downside. I mean, this little drop below the 30.07 didn't do well. It is just noises in the market, and it is over to the short side. And if any of you still on the short side, you need to close. We are about to go long very soon. Okay, this one closed on 3,000. Okay, and we still have the ES 3 minutes, and we have the Nasdaq 3 minutes. We use the same time frame, guys. We don't play 1 day Renko bar, 1 day minute, 1 day range. It's the same time frame every day. So, and on all of them, not the ES tick chart, the DAX on Renko bar, it is the same time frame. None of this hula bully stuff. So, uh, they are about to close those two. They are done, and we are about to get a new signal, and you need to get ready. Not right now. We for the Nasdaq trader, your magic number on the Nasdaq is 797775. Anything below that number is still short, folks. Still short. As you see from my crosshair here, 79, 77, 75. Mark it on your chart. This is a pullback re-entry point. Anything below that number, it is short. We need to cross the 77, 75 in order for us to start getting a new signal to the long side. On the CL, we missed the CL by one tick, you know, and it seems like it's going back to nail that last drop tick right here, right now. The YM is still the same story. I'm not interested in the YM. The YM is 213 ticks based on one contract. 215, you can see it from the market analyzer. Target hit. So for the ES, the party is over as we expected, and it's getting really nasty with the Nasdaq. So we are about to go long very soon on this one here. No, Gary. Actually, this T7 for some reason I don't want it to dig into it right now, but it's about to close a $700 trade right there. Um, which you know how I feel about Renko bars. And when we came out on the version 2.4, I dismissed the Renko bar, and then the traders they said they want the Renko bar with it. Then we put the Renko bar with it, and I'm very impressed with the results. And what I like about it, Gary, the afternoon session, because I look at the market in the morning after 12. I'm done. I'm not interested in anything anymore after 12 o'clock. But now it closed that position. It's amazing. But well, what it is, I find out in the afternoon session, this little things on the ES is getting each trade 600 and $700 on the ES. I'm only testing the ES on a Renko bar. I don't know the story on the CL yet. I mean, we are testing. We did the overall on it, and we redone it practically from zero again. And for some reason, it's going hand in hand with the Renko bar, and that's why you don't see me talking about it because it's on a Renko bar. A little bit racist about the Renko bar, but you know, who cares if it makes money? Renko bar is fine. We love Renko bar. But the things is with a Renko bar, what you see on those some other people's videos, they right click and give a performance, and I'm not going to do that. A Renko bar gives you fake performance because they move, and I'm not going to follow to this schemy trap that If you take a minute on the same auto trade, you will see a realistic P&L. If you right click and do the performance on the Renko, you will have one straight line and it shows you made $1 million this year. And that's what they drive onto this Renko bar to cover their faults in their auto trade. That's why they wouldn't dare use the 1 minute. They use everything but the 1 minute because the 1 minute reveal any indicator or auto trade. And here's the biggest challenge, Gary. Not by luck you have an auto trade work on 1 minute today. Is to show the traders your 1 minute is working every day. And that is the secret they try to avoid, because you notice when they are doing those videos after the fact, one day he show you Renko, one day he show you line break, one day he show you um, ticks, one day 277 ticks, the second day is 400 ticks. But they cannot come and hold one time frame and show you the same time frame a day in, a day out. He show you Renko bar on ES. Probably tomorrow he'll show you the range bar on NASDAQ, and he'll show you um, a tick chart on the CL or whatever. So it doesn't make sense. Uh, when it's not the same time frame, there is something wrong in that picture. So that's why we insisted on using only 1 minute, and we are using 1 minute on our charts every day. The same time frame, the same. Now, as we see, we expect it to be done with the 307. What they did, they make these noises and took the ES one bar down to confuse the traders with it. That's very fair enough. Once we are crossing the 313, now we are start looking for a long trade on the NASDAQ right now. The pullback re-entry has changed to the pullback re-entry short is 79, 70, 75. You can see the text. I don't know if you can see it on the YouTube. And this is where the measurement you take from that number to that number, 79, 75. This the area where it's going to make a difference on the NASDAQ between that 70 and 79. This is where 70 and 79.50. This is where the most critical area where you should be keeping your eye on it. This is where this NASDAQ is going to make a difference between long and short from the technical point of view. So if we notice here, again, guys, the NASDAQ, as always, as every day, we've been on a live, stops at that number every single day. So as you see, I don't know if you can see the chart very good. And as you see, it's just that number knocked the NASDAQ, pushing it down again. And now the NASDAQ got caught on a support level 63.25 and 58.25. So now we are expecting somewhere projection from those 63.50 or 57.75. This is a double support area. It's going to be hard to penetrate again. We are done with that. So this is welcome to, from now to the next 5-10 minutes, every amateur trader is trying to take a trade long or short in here. He is at the mercy of the wind, actually. It's not his indicators. It's not his performance, because this market is going to go either or either. Is sitting right there, 50-50. And this poor guy sitting behind his computer, not aware the dangerous area right now in the Nasdaq, and he's gonna get whacked. And this is where the irritation start coming in, and then immediately he go ahead and refuge to auto trade because he don't know what's going on in the market. He keep losing money. Then what he does, he go from one problem to another because he don't know the market. And as you see right now, this is the projection. This is very funny. Gary, you are an ES trader. Um, those are the limitation right now. We are coming at the critical area for the ES. Once we cross the 3013 and the 14 level, we're gonna get confirmation and we're gonna get a signal for a long trade. Here is my problem. By the time you get into that trade, the true average price, the ones as a re-entry short, is going to be above your signal line. And this is the ES. You need to mark on your chart the 30, 18, 25. Uh, and uh, and uh, and so this is a really critical area as well. Um, Now we are in the middle of change in direction. It's like the boat, is making a U-turn with the market when it's changing from short to long. It takes a big circle, and the market changing from a short. We don't see V shape or M shape or W shape on any charts anymore because the internet has smoothed out the prices a lot where a guy can come in and be in and out of a market 30 seconds. So we don't see V shapes a lot, and this is an extreme critical area. We are coming in right now to it, and we will see if we can. Okay, guys, if you notice, this is the key, the trick. And if we notice when we came in, look at the wick when it came into this number, it fell. And this is why we call it a re-entry point. And the market took a dive again. So this is where the critical area between that line and that line combining together. This is where you need to take it as a re-entry. And if you don't want to take it a re-entry and be an advanced trader, don't worry about it. You will go ahead and take the new signal and make it simple. But between that one here and that one here, it is the most critical area where it's going to be a big difference between short and long. So that's why the aggravation, now we come into the projection on the 54.70, and the market is going to get stuck in here. And this is where you're going to start getting chop in the market trying to break those area here. And then here is a major support areas, and here there is a resistant area. And then what it does, the market get jammed between those two lines, or can be, or this is what we call jam in between the channel. So how we can predict it is right there, right in front of you. There is no indicator. It's gonna be telling you there is a chop market in 5 minutes, but this is indicate this market getting stuck between here and here, and this is a hands off from trading, and this is a hands off. Uh, Let me see what this guy did. Okay, yeah. We are waiting, guys. I cannot give you any trades in those areas. So we are waiting on a new signal. Very simple. I cannot give you short trade. I cannot give you long trade. It is a critical area where you don't want to trade. And the market is coming slowly to new signals. So we will take the new signal. That's it. The ES is about to go to new signal, and the Nasdaq, as you see, is stuck between those two channels, and it's a matter of time we before we can break it. Where you need to go long on the Nasdaq is right there, 79.83. This is where you need to go long on the Nasdaq, not below anything it is, and followed by a projection. So this is a really nasty, and let's wait to see what's going on. Today the scalpers are rocketing. Okay, guys, I'll stay quiet a little bit till we get a new signal. Uh, the first signal is coming, probably is coming from the ES. You will find it here on the left upper corner. And you will see the new signal. Right now, we are 1,200 ticks into the profit, 11,200, $11,300. And this is based on one contract only. Okay. Nothing we can do. We'll wait. Thank you. This is funny. You think you got it all. Do you remember yesterday we were covering about the fibs when it taking a reversal, and now the fibs uh, took the same direction, short on. This is really amazing. Okay, well it says short, and then he took a short. Yeah, but that is very interesting. Yeah. Would I take a personal trade short here? No, I do not. The auto trade is smarter than me, I guess. I don't know. But this is not the signal. This is the zone. And yeah, welcome to trading. You just take it as is. Like when you're taking a woman as a wife, you take it as is. And trading has no rules, really. Normally, this type of a trade in the fibs is an early prediction when the market turning around, like what we have on the ES, to take a long. An early prediction when the short trade is over long, then it takes short, and when the short trades are over and everything is okay, confirming, and then we take a long. So that is designed to have an early prediction for a new trend, you know. And and I was looking at it, waiting to see when it's gonna take a long, and I decide to take a short. So that telling us that there is a lot of a bread to the downside. But would I take any short trade anymore? No, I will not. It's done. And here, look, this is very funny. This is all how you enter the market. If we look at the scalper now, just closed position on the scalper on the Nasdaq, took a long trade and made money, and the short trade is making money. So this is a really funny, funny business. We are again on the ES target, which is a 306.60 now. And the difference between the chart and the market analyzer, the market analyzer give you hard in and a hard out numbers. If we look at the ES, and this is a really to our traders, you need to pay attention to this. Okay, there is a new signal on the CL. All right, this is a new signal on the ES. Finally, we got something for the guys. 56.66, target 57. Okay, this one done. I don't know how much it made, $600-700. I don't know. Anyway, um, the difference between, and this one is followed by projection. So if you want to trade the CL, put it at 56.72. You have a projection right above the entry. So put it at 56.71 limited order. And now we're coming to new signals on the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. The difference between the market analyzer is going to give you hard entry and hard exit. 307 is in exit. This is just one system is giving you that. On the chart is the same system, but what it does, recalculating the trailing stops and recalculating the target depends on the market's pressure. So on the chart, it can give you new update on the targets only. It's the same entry, but it gives you new entry on the target if there is an adjustable target, then it does recalculate and it give you the new number. So the system is doing everything for you. You have a hard in and out, and you have a hard recalculation when you are using the ATM strategy. However, if we are using the fully automated signal, this is a fully automated signal, and it took a trade with that one here. This one here is 1 minute. We use a full automated. Okay, this one is 1 minute too. No wondering why they're okay. This one should be 3 minutes. But right now, what we see here on the fully automated, whatever the market analyzer says is gonna deliver. It's not gonna readjust to the new target. It's gonna stick on the same number. But that's why on the ATM, you can on the ATM you can have a new numbers and a new estimation where the target, only the target, not the entry. The entry is the same entry whether you are on the on the market analyzer. And There is some new system, but none of you have seen it. Uh, I cannot show it to you right now. We have something about that. Will surprise you very soon about it. Is something beside the ones you have seen in the private Mondays webinar. We have built something very nice. The only one have seen it is Lorenzo, actually. Okay, so, and I will show it to our traders on Monday. We don't want to give everything to the competitors. Anyway, um, now we are about to go long on the ES, just hanging there. And now the play on the Nasdaq has changed. We have 7960, and guess what, folks? The Fib automated trade just took a trade to the no, it did not this. No, has not yet. Okay, guys, get ready. We're about to get a new signal. If we cross those numbers, now the Nasdaq is testing again the pullback re-entry. Now is 7960, very critical area again. So let's see if this time able to break the 7969. This is a critical area followed by 7175. So let's see. It fell. It fell. Amazing. The ES close position on the 3 minutes. The party is over on the ES, and we still have to. New signal on the 30-year Treasury bond buy 5408. Target 5418. Okay, we're coming to it. The Nasdaq is about to break those numbers, and we're about to have a new signal: YM, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. If we look at Gary, you are an ES trader. There is a lot of problems on the way up with that one here on the ES. The Nasdaq is much cleaner. So let's see when we get the new signal. Either we follow the ES or the Nasdaq today on the new signal. There we go. We have a new entry, buy entry on the Nasdaq 73 level, and the target 96. And we're about to have a new signal on the ES. We are about to have a new signal on the ES. This one closed NASDAQ 870. And we still have the Russell. We need to see that ES given us a long signal to help us with the NASDAQ. We are about to have a new signal. Get ready. And you have to be careful on the new signal. Immediately, you are facing 1425 on the new signal resistance. And then you have 3016 resistance. So you have, and we are about to have a new signal on the YM. A matter of seconds. Get ready. And we're going to increase the target. So there is a thick wall right at the new signal. So if you want to take the ES, take it long at 1475 or wait on the new signal calculation. So let's see. Let's wait. We are about to have a new signal on the also on the YM. We are waiting to. Oh, there we go. Okay, new signal on the ES 314.25. YM new signal 27,186. DAX buy at 3695. So this is what the story right now. And we are about to have a new signal on the Russell. We're still a long way from home. For the Russell traders, you have more problem than what you can handle. There is an extreme resistance on the Russells, and the only available area, clean area to take a trade, it will be 81.8, 81.8 limited order buy. And this is a very, don't even challenge those area here on the Russell. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it in those area here. So you just need to be at 81.8 buy entry, limited entry on those. Otherwise, you're going to get your finger burned. Very weak start on the ES. And you need, if you are trading, insistent on trading the ES, which I have recommended the NASDAQ, we have a problem at the fib line, which the entry is right on the fib line, 1425. If this bar close above that line here, it did. The second problem you have on the ES, don't marry that trade, is going to be 16. It's going to be 1625. You will have a problem. So on that trade, you gotta watch out at the 16 level. There is a resistance, and then you have a bigger resistance at 3018 as a re-entry point. So this is a very nasty area on the ES, the 3018.50. So for the ES trader, now you're coming to the first block is 316. It's gonna be a problem for you there. And if If it's there is no buyer jumping in right now, it's gonna sink right back into the 13 level. On the Nasdaq, start sinking again with a reversal. It's going back exactly to your entry. Let's see what will happen here. So you made $300 on that trade. That's very good. Nothing wrong with that. So this is where the ES is struggling to get up at those level here, 3016. So there is a weakness to the long side, and if we're not gonna get any buyers on the board, it's gonna sink into this area here. Not much, but it's gonna sink in to this level 13 and 1225 in this area right there. It's gonna start sinking in. And look at fire reversal here on the Nasdaq. You have an R7 and R4. The higher the number is, the greater the reversal is. So the market is sinking again. One minute. This is a message to the guys that want to trade the 24/7. 1 minute you had in your pocket over 1,000 ticks into the profit. Your total profit was around $13,000, and now your profit is 171 ticks and less than $1,000. So for those guys got this brilliant idea that you are going to trade day and night, he, this is a very good message for you that is undoable. Not today, not tomorrow, not in your lifetime. Not just by my system, by any system. Because what is funny about it, when you're talking to those guys, amateur, and you say you cannot trade 24/7, the second question is always the same: what's wrong with your system? And I answer the same question: what's wrong with your head? So the idea about turn on automated trade and take a cruise, it's not going to happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not in your lifetime. Okay, the ES is retesting the 16 level again. And if we break it, that will be great. We're going to have some movement on the YM, and we're going to have some movement on the NASDAQ. It will turn out to $1,000 trade if on the NASDAQ, if this ES break the 16 level, and we will take one step ahead. But if it's not, that's mean we are diving to very choppy market. So now, right now, all the eye on the ES, as you see here with my cursor, if we are not able to break the 16 level, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So this is your key right now to your NASDAQ trade, and this is key to your ES, the YM trade. Is a very messy YM chart in here. On this one here, if you are trading the YM, keep your eye close on the 72 level and exit at 22.4. This is it on the YM. You're not going to get all the way to the target. You just exit at 24, 224, and kiss it goodbye on the YM. There is nothing on the YM. There we go again. If we look at the wick, the 16 level, we're trying to break it. We need some buyers to move the market like Vito. What is Vito today? Or Virgilio. Add some like couple hundred contracts will be grateful for us, Virgilio. and then we can break that line or veto. Okay, here we go. Let's try it one more time. It's trying to break that 16 level, the ES, and if it's not, that's me. Kiss it goodbye. It's gonna be chop all the way till 12 o'clock. Let's see. The eye on the ES 16, 16, 25, guys. We need the bar to close above this number. Otherwise, we are in trouble in this market. Everything is going to sink. So if you are on a NASDAQ trade, you made a couple of $300. Keep your eye on the ES. If it's not, this is a game where you're either gonna get exit out of that trade with $1,000 or $300 or $200. Keep your eye on the ES. The ES is stopped, and I don't know why they're doing some thinking. I don't know, but we need to break that 16 level, or otherwise we are gonna be in a lot of trouble from now to 12 o'clock. The YM is just a dead meat here. Look at this YM. It just got projected on the first little bumper on the 71.91 sink in. Yeah, beautiful. Well, this is the bad news, guys. The ES is not gonna able to cross it right now, the 16 level. We need more buyers, and Vito is not around. So, welcome to trading. Now we are start sinking in again. As that's what we were predicting, the 14 level, and this is the 16 level, and this is where we didn't hear from him again. It could be he's working today. Yeah. Well, let's see if this ES is about to break it one more time. Let me see if he's gonna get up and do it one more time. But the magic word here, Gary, is ES 16, 16, 25. We need to go above it, to bar close above that 16. And if we are not, that is going to cause the Nasdaq to sink back in, and that's exactly what's going on right now. So for the ones took the Nasdaq close position, why why we are still in the green? Wow. Look at this one, Gary. The fib zone. I was expecting a long, and it took in a short. This is really something, guys. You can open a sub account. Let's say if you have a $5,000, your name is 007 account, and then um, you can have a 007A and a sub account 007B. So. And you can take advantage the reversal and the long, and they both can make money in a way. So now the ES is trying, Gary. So let's see if this ES trying. Sink in again. Okay. How you do that? You just call your broker. You say, "I just want sub account." If you have a $5,000, you tell him, "I need 2,500 on." You can say my name 007. I have an account with you, Ninja Trader. I wanted to split it to sub account. I want to have one for 2,500 and another one for 2,500. This way, you can short the CL on one account and you can go long on the other one if you want to. And as you see, or the Nasdaq, as you see, both are making money. And then you can decide which one you want to close out. But on that area here, you just break even +1. You are on free trade, and it doesn't matter what you do anymore to this one here. It's finished. So even if you are in a trade on the pullback, you still can make money. I don't know. Okay, the ES sync again. Don't go ahead and if this ES go below those numbers, close this one here and put the limited order again at the same number. Let me see. Yes, sir. I don't blame you. Virgilio just closed on 2,483.72, flatten everything. And I mean, this guy know how to trade, and he don't trust this market anymore. And I don't blame you, my friend. And uh, well, we'll see if this ES Virgilio again is. I don't see any lights in it, but we'll try to see if we can break it on that time. If we break the 16 level, this Nasdaq is gonna fly. $2,000 trade. I mean, this is the name of the game. We cannot do anything. But as you see, this we need more buyers on that ES to break those lines. And now it's retesting the 16 level. Let's see, 16 and 16.25. So there is two ticks, 16 and 16.25. We need to break those area. And if we're not, we are in trouble from now to 12 o'clock. Come on, break it. There we go. Come on. Oof. There we go. It's like yes, it's getting, every time trying to get and touch the 16, it gets scared, like going to the dentist. So let's see if we are going to break it this time. Otherwise, I'm going to lose interest in it. It's very simple in front of you, 16, 16, 25. And what, we have a new signal somewhere? Could be on the Forex. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stay quiet. I mean, I'm sitting here bubbling. There is nothing to do. Um, uh, if you are on this Nasdaq trade, there is two options you can do: a break even plus one. You are on a free trade. It's not costing you anything. And if the ES break the 16, you are in a good shape. If the ES is not, and the market is gonna sink again, then you either walk away with the 300 or $5 is up to you, or close position is up to you. But right now, our concern is the 16 and 1625. And if this ES not able to break that, uh, we're looking for a chop from now it's 11 o'clock. We're looking for chop is 10:57, so we're looking for chop uh, to 12 o'clock. So let's see what is the outcome on this. Come on, Virgilio, help us. Put 100 contract buy order on an ES. Come on, you have the money, Virgilio. Help us. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're about to break. Look, it's not. It's not. Come on. Oh, look at this bummer. Look at this, Virgilio. Look, look. To the tick. Okay, I'm gonna stay quiet. And you know now what is causing this market to stop. And we need to cross the 16 on the ES. And the Nasdaq ready to fly. Boy, it wanted to fly. And then the ES just kill it for him. And that's it. And now we are going back on the ES to the 313.25. This is the secret number right there, 1325 re-entry point right there. And for the ones are long on the Nasdaq, you are right in line with the re-entry long point right there, right there. It's uh, you are right in line with it, so it's not a scary one. But if you want to close it, close it. Now what? New signal, 30-year Treasury bond sell. Okay. You see, this is the re-entry point, guys. Look at it. Yeah. Now we have a new signal, short on the 30-year Treasury bond. Now it's going to ignite the market to the upside. And look at this. Scalpers is taking a hammer because of the chop market right now. They're all practically in red with their trades, and they start losing the ground because of this chop right now. And all of it because Mr. ES here fell to cross the 3016 few times, which has caused, I mean, OYM is a dead meat, has not changed. But the volatility, the Nasdaq is ready to get up and go, but this Mr. ES here um, is just stubborn like a mule and doesn't want to move. There's not enough buyers and nothing we can do. So let's see. And this is what this thinks is about the market. Sneak right under your nose. Even when you are in the right position, you are in the right direction. The market pull back, knock you out of that trade, and keep going long. And then you start hitting yourself with a shoe. You say, I was long, and this is part of the patience. And sometimes you feel like when I put up with this crap here on the 16 level as an example, or sometimes you say, you know what? I don't have the passion today to sit down and wait. I just flatten out everything. Depends on what kind of mood you're in. And what is the funny story right now we have on the CL, the Fibs decided to take a short on the CL at the 56.46. We have a CL short at 56.46. Okay. So we keep watching this one here too. Until we get out of Europe. Well, let's see, sir. I don't know. Let's see now if this ES able to break the 16 and 16.25. Look at Virgilio. It's been trying since 10:45 for 20 minutes, and now it is 11:03. For 20 minutes, this little thing is trying. Look at this. Is trying to break that area, and there is not enough buyer to do that. And that is causing the Nasdaq to sit right there, on neutral. So, well, at least we had an early prediction on the entry, but how long is gonna last? Now the pullback is actually the pullback re-entry is 79.75, but it's irrelevant. We need this ES to break. You know, wow, the YM moved couple ticks. Wow, why the YM is sitting right there? Because of the CES is sitting right there. So we'll see. The Nasdaq is pulling back to this number, 79.75. Not unless if this market want to crash again. I don't know. We'll see as we go. But you know what? I'm taking a break for 5 minutes until we see some direction, and we all waiting on the magic number 3016 ES go above that number. Welcome to trading, guys. And so patient. Nothing we can do. Uh, we'll wait and see. This way, you can keep protecting your money. You don't lose money, and you should know when to trade, when not to trade. Right now, because you know the fact on the ES. Would you turn on your auto trade on the ES right now? And let me see if it's gonna cross it. Okay, I'm gonna go for coffee. I'll be right back. Thank you. Ben, you're asking, should I put a buy order above the 1625 because we're having a problem above the 1625. Always look at the time, Ben. Okay, always. Now we are getting into 11:11 right now. So uh, if you wanted to take it limited order at 1625, you can do that. But you gotta be very, very your hand on the mouse because we are about to break it right now, Ben. Your destination is not gonna be to the target because now is 11:11, and your destination is going to be to 1875. So if you are entering at 1625, you need to take it 1650 limited order. Uh, this is where you need to put your order, sir. 1650. And then you need to put a sell order immediately. It's 11:11 right now. Oh boy, we got a new one. Okay. Uh, Ben, don't take a trade on the ES. It's not good. It's not. By the time you put it on 1650, you have another problem, 1725. It's not worth the headache. Keep your bet. Keep your bet, and we have one comment from one customer said because of my line holding the. Well, I can open a new empty chart, sir, if you want me to, but it's not me holding it. It's amazing. Okay, so it's not worth it to trade ES, and the market changing directions. That's it. There we go. We knocked out on one, and we still have one. And for a message to those guys, they keep asking, can we auto trade 24/7? When we first started, we had $13,000 into the profit. We had over 1,200 ticks into the profit. And now you just smoked out $13,000. So this is again to those amateur trading dreamers, whatever. There is nothing called trading 24/7. And if you think there is a system out there, they tell you can trade 24/7. I guarantee you, those kind of guys, you're gonna be losing 24/7. You will not be making money 24/7 because this is a reality. We are showing life. This is reality. I don't need a cute one coming in and show me pre-made video after the fact. After the fact, I can show you profit $20,000 after the fact. But to come in live in the public, you cannot take it back. You cannot trace it back. You cannot wipe it up. You cannot skip it. It's right front of the public. I don't know who's out there. And I'm showing you today, guys, the whole, call it whatever you want, but we are decided from last year to go live on a YouTube for that purpose. Why? What we are getting out of it is very simple. For a guy expecting to auto trade 24/7 and making come in with a $5,000 account and thinking walking away $500,000 by the end of the year, I don't want to have him as a customer. I prefer for him to go and then give a hard time to another guy because that guy, if he's purchasing the system under the impression turning $5,000 to $500,000 a year, expecting 100% profit every day. That guy is going to make noises, is going to use our resources, is going to ruin our reputation, is going to say, I took that auto trade from Sam and it didn't give me $500,000 by the end of the year. He's going to forget to say, I'm an inexperienced trader and I didn't listen. He's going to forget that part. So that's why everybody is showing on a YouTube profit. Everyone. Their system is a robust crystal ball, every day making $20,000, and they get shocked when they buy a system and they find out you cannot make a $20,000 by auto trading every day because you have $5,000. You're not going to able to steer this market. You have no inventory. You have nothing. You have no experience, no inventory, no capital, and you want to whack that market. You're not whacking anything except your account. Reality is we have to understand you will never make money in the market. I don't care how many auto trades you buy. We have 20 different auto trades, and we're not talking from weakness. We have plenty, from scalpers to swing trading to signal trading to fib trading. All of them are automated trade, and it's everything. Retracement, everything. We have reversal auto trade. We have institutional auto trade. We have, you name it, we have auto trades. But at the end of the day, if this guy not willing to look at the chart, you're just wasting my time and your time, and call it off. Do something else with your life, as honest to God as it could be. And if you don't believe me, go ahead, blow up your account. Go ahead, do the purchase somewhere else, and I'll see you when you broke in 3 months. Reality is different than the true story. When somebody can come after the fact, tell me what happened in the market, I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone tell me what happened. Any guy with a low IQ can see what happened today. What I want this guy to tell me, where is this bar going? The first bar on the right hand side. So this is today a good example. We started with $13,000 in a profit, and now we are 273.75 bananas. So welcome to trading. And this is a direct message to those guys been misled by scam, where they promise $50,000 return every month. Before you decide to do those purchases, make sure your refrigerator is full, and please make sure you have at least 3 months rent. Pay in advance, because you're going to lose your pants. And at the same time, buy yourself a good pack of diapers while you're trading, because you need them. I'm trying to be as polite as it could be. We're not marketing here. We're not trying to sell. We are telling you the reality. You accept it. And the way I'm saying it, not every guy purchases a license with Ninja Trader is going to be trader. And not every guy open a chart is going to make money. Some people will make it, and they will make it good. And some people will never make it in this business, and you keep buying the rest of your life. Like our gentleman Gary, I showed yesterday on the video. He has purchased software for 30 years. And I can trace his message from yesterday. Can you imagine how much this guy used in 30 years purchasing software? How much you think he have spent in 30 years? Let me retrace his message from yesterday. The last time, as I remember, he used hundreds of thousands of dollars. and I will try to retrace his. And I have a lot of respect for this guy because this guy has been 30-year trader, and here's a guy come in with a couple $1,000. You want to whack the whole market day and night. I don't know where I can find it right now. No experience, no money is equal to banana, is not equal to success. And that is the end of the story. From started out with $13,000 profit to $600 down. We just smoked $13,000 when the market is a chop, and we lost all our profit from this morning for the ones kept trading. So when Mr. Virgilio here said, I don't trust this market today, and this guy is on an average thousands of dollars every week, I respect his judgment. So, guys, there is nothing left in this market. It's nothing but a disaster. And there is, I'm going to leave it open, but I'm going to shut my mouth before I get in trouble. And when I'm talking because I care. I don't talk because each person, each retailers, he's using hard money to open an account, and I'm trying to give an advice as a big brother or as a stranger, whatever you want to call it. But it is time for us to wake up the reality in those guys. That will be our job easier, and at least they know they need to work. That have an impact on our cell. I'm not gonna sit down and lie. Has an impact on our cell to say that on anybody's cells, not just. But reality is a reality, and I don't want to mislead traders. Uh, Trading is not piece of cake, and if you're not willing to spend a couple of 3 months hard work to learn the tricks and then start paying off, you can work. If you are at the age of 40, you can keep buying. You can keep buying auto trades till you are 65, or you sacrifice 3 months from your time. Even if you're working, it's very fine. But you spend 3 to 6 months hard work, learn how to trade. And let's say if you are at the age of 40, and I will say, consider it that your wife locked you in a room for 1 year or something like this. If you work hard for 1 year, or I'm saying max, some people will pick it up in 3 weeks, some people will pick it up in 3 months. But if you put a little time in, and learn how to trade. If you are at the age of 40 and you do your homework, there is a good potential to start being a full-time trader at the age of 41. Or if you still, do we have a new signal on the NASDAQ? A new signal on the NASDAQ, and we are about to have a new signal on the. So you got to do the duty. Uh, so um, you can start being a full-time trader at the age of 41, and a little at the time get stronger and better. Or you can stay on your lousy job and keep buying auto trades and wasting time and money. At the end of the day, after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, this message is going to get through your head that there is no exit out. In order to earn money, you have to earn it. It do not comes on a silver platter. If it is that easy, then you wake up on Monday morning in the United States. Can you imagine? It's an empty street. Nobody is going to work. Everybody's sitting at home eating popcorn and auto trading. So if this is the case, boy, we have a problem. I say that every day for the safety of the ones that want to get into this business, and we're talking because we're not desperate for the new traders, and that's how it is. Um, Thank you. This is a very nice compliment, Mr. Virgilio. Here is a Virgilio. This guy, he takes every $50,000 out of them. He makes good money. And it says there is no magic. And it is no magic but our system, yes, is good. Our system will teach you how to follow those signals. You do not need to create anything. And you can auto trade. You can auto trade and manage the trades. This is the secret. Auto trade and manage the trades. Let the systems take the entries, and you decide when to exit. This is the best formula. Okay, I better stay quiet. And here's your market analyzer. It's going to be signal in here. For me, I'm not looking at this market. It's mess. But here is where you follow the new signals. And we will stay for those guys if they want to chase anything. Right now, we are eating banana. We are down. Actually, we are up 79 ticks, but we are down on the ES Nasdaq Dow Jones 30-year Treasury bond CL. We are down all the way around. Even the scalper, every single trade is losing money. Every single trade is losing money. Why? The market is a chop. It's not your auto trade. And this is where traders should understand, oh, my auto trade lost money. Why lost money your auto trade? Did you look at the movement? No. You only look at that number here, but he has no idea if the ES is on the plus minus the number. He has no idea. He just look at the numbers. This is typical. And then he runs to the step trader, and he has no knowledge. And he tells the step trader, give me an exam. I'm a good trader. Here is money. Test me. And then they test him. They find out he flanked. So, and it's a lose-lose situation for a guy refusing to listen. And I challenge anyone out there can come into this market and cheat his way around it. I challenge anyone. We all thought we are smart until we got our butt kicked in this business, and then we learned the hard way to respect it. And to a guy like Virgilio, right now, he said, "I'm out of here. I don't trust this market anymore." And this guy, an average $25,000 a week, he said, I don't trust this market anymore. Should I argue with him? He's smart. This is nothing here anymore on this table. There is nothing but losing money. So this is not your game. In the morning, it was your game, and now it is not your game. So no matter what you do right now, you're just looking for trouble. Again, the end of the day, you do not decide when to take a trade. You do not decide when you want to start your auto trade. The market decides for you when you need to start your auto trade, when you need to stop your auto trade, and the market will let you know when you need to take a trade and when you stay the hell out of trading. Keep your hands somewhere else. And these rules, if you don't comprehend it, you will never make money in this business. You can open, you can buy 4 monitors and fill them up with all the auto trades you want. If you do not understand when and how, when to start, when to stop, you will never make it in this business, guaranteed. Not today, not tomorrow, not in 10 years. And this is honest to God talk. And this is not a sale talk, folks. This is the way when I'm talking, I'm running half of the new customers off. I prefer for them to run off and not purchase anything than to babysit crying baby for the next 6 months, don't understand what's going on in the market, you know. So in this business, you have to work, you have to learn. You don't do that, you're just wasting your time, not ours. Okay, I better keep my mouth shut and let the system run. All right. Uh, Guys, don't let the CL fool you on the sell entry here. You have one thick wall, two, three, four, and five thick walls. Don't let him fool you, the CL. Stay on the ES NASDAQ Dow Jones. The ES is a false movement, and I would not trust the CL. I think we have Ernest also, CL trader. Uh, I will not trust the CL. There is a lot. It's not quite open. Be careful. You see why I said I don't trust the CL? Look at this. You see? So I don't trust the CL. Stay on the Nasdaq Dow Jones ES. Okay, guys, it's 12 o'clock. We started on $13,000 profit, and now we finish at 151 ticks. It was started earlier at 9:30. We started today at 9:30. It was extremely smooth, trending, making money, and then the market just got all messed up. And that's all what we have for today. We'll see you tomorrow, Friday, and the on the previous week, we said that we split in our holiday to two pieces instead of having them 2 weeks nonstop. Last week we had a holiday. This next week we will be taking Monday for our members. We will be on, and we will be on all the way to Thursday or Wednesday. Then I'm taking 3 4 days off, and then we will. So next week it will be half a week, and then because what we did, we split. Normally we take 2 weeks in the summer, We split them 1 week. We took, and we're gonna split the second summer break for 3 4 days next week, and then things is back to normal all the way to New Year Eve. Uh, but uh, put in 16 hours a day. We desperately have to have 2 weeks holiday in the summer. We already used one, and we still have 1 week to go. But Monday private webinar is on. We are online on Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not sure about Thursday, Friday. I have not done any personal preparation or anything like this. So depends on how stressed we are with the support and all this. But most likely it will be half week live next week, and then take our 1 week off, and then back on a full throttle all the way till New Year Eve. So that's how it is. And I want to say thank you very much, and see you all on tomorrow live at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. If I have time, I will start at 9:30. God bless you all, and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.